morning. Today is the first day of school. I'm getting my master's in digital marketing, and today is when they release the first, set of assignments and all that stuff for week 1 of school. So I am familiar with this school and the system, so luckily it's not as overwhelming as I think online schools can be. It's actually a really great system. I'm going to Full Sail University, and I cannot express how much I love this school. I got my associate's degree in film and video in 1992 from Full Sail. Our class was one of the very first classes that did film for Full Sail, because before then they had only been doing recording engineering. In order to make us qualify to get an associate's degree, we actually had to take recording engineering classes as well, because they didn't have the full curriculum yet for the film and video. We're kind of the guinea pigs, but I still think of that time. I mean, I was 18. I was a baby. It was very intense. That's what I love about the schools. It's very intense. Even more so back then, because we were on a 24-hour clock. So we would have, because the studios at the time, now they have this giant campus, right, with like sound studios and recording booths and things like that. But back then we had those things at the school, but they would be renting them out to actual music artists, and it was a professional studio. Our classes sometimes would be at 2 or 3 in the morning. I know, it was insane, but it was amazing. So we were kind of on this 24-hour clock, and we were getting a 2-year degree, an associate's degree, in a year. So all in one. So I loved it, though. I learn the best when I am just thrown into an intense, just immersive education. Love it. Okay, so it actually helped me so much when I moved to Los Angeles immediately after graduation. I was 19 at that point, moving to Los Angeles. And because everything was so hands-on, I was able to jump right in to working on a set. I don't think I would have done that with the same amount of confidence and skill set if I hadn't gone to Full Sail. I mean, I probably could have learned as I went, but yeah, it was great. I mean, and what's great is that it was such an overall education in film. I think my first year down in LA, I did sound, I did PA work, I did post, I was just able to move into any spot because I had experience in, Anyway, I gosh. But then 10 years ago, I got my bachelor's degree. I went back to Full Sail, and I got it in entertainment business. And now they have this whole new system. So I was all online. That didn't exist back then in 1992. There was no online. But yeah, so everything was online. Since I'd already got my associate's degree, I was able to get my bachelor's degree in 2 years. So that was amazing. And again, really intense. I love the way they set this up. Each month is a new class, so you just have intense focus for a single month on one subject. To me, to have that focus is so beneficial because I get very distracted when I have to work on multiple things. I didn't used to be that way, like even just in writing. I used to be able to shift from project to project. I can't do that anymore, so this is actually perfect. Now, 10 years later, I am going back for my master's. It's going to be 12 months. So again, really intense. But today is day 1 of the first class. Yee! I'll show you a little. Okay. So these are all locked right now because I haven't refreshed. So I'm going to refresh and we'll see all of those being unlocked. Yay! Okay, I am going to go through all of the content and see what this class is about. Wish me luck. going to be a little bit difficult working at my desk today since the construction people are right outside my 6-story window. It's quiet right now, which is why I'm recording, but lots of drilling. So first day of school, trying to adjust. Yay. They seem to have left the window. I can still hear them, but it's okay. I ended up exercising and taking a shower so that I'd give them time to leave. Yeah, so I've realized something about myself. Well, I knew this from before when I was getting my bachelor's degree. I have this thing that I love checking things off the to-do list, and so they give you the week's worth of work all at once, and there's this huge part of me that has to fight the urge to just try and finish it all in one day, because I did do that back when I was doing my bachelor's degree a lot, but I want, since this is digital marketing and this is essentially, I want to get this degree to help me and my friends that are also authors, and like I want to find the best way to market anything really, but mainly books, since that's what I'm selling. So I really want to soak it in. I want to take in every lesson. I want to take in everything that I learn and use it hopefully use it practically. So I decided, since I've already been working for a few hours just watching some lectures that they had on there and things like that, the next thing is reading assignments. I'm looking at it, sorry, just keep looking at the screen back and forth. It's reading assignments. So I am going to do all the reading today, and then I'm going to stop for the day, because I will do the whole week in one day, and I do want to spread it out over the week. So I'm gonna start reading. I had to change my t-shirt because I got chocolate on my other shirt. Yeah, chocolate was good. But I'm about halfway through the reading. I don't know if you guys are like this, but sometimes when I'm reading a lot, because I've been reading for 2 hours now, I get sleepy. So I kept fighting sleepiness. So I decided, okay, I finished the first chunk. Really good, by the way. Talking about finding your path and sort of the steps of mastery, sort of mastering your craft in terms of the apprentice stage, and then the sort of, I forgot what it's called, creative something space stage, but basically the stage where you're learning until finally you reach the mastery stage. But essentially just kind of driving home the point that you just always have to be open to learning forever. And when you because the problem is that when you kind of get to this place where you feel like you're an expert, you feel like you know that you're a master of your craft, that's when you start to become stagnant. Just if you're always in this constant state of, I can always learn more, I'm always open to learning more, you know, that's when you'll kind of find happiness and true success in a way. That it's less monetary and more about just being happy as a human being. Anyway, it's very philosophical for a digital marketing class, but I kind of love it because it's really making me think of things in a different way. So anyway, I'm taking a break to wake my brain up so I can finish the rest. I have all my sewing stuff. I'm just keeping it out because I've been sewing lately, but I got a bunch of new patterns, and you'll see they're all kind of the same. I'm sort of obsessed with this ruffle sleeve. So I want to make this one, but the one I'm going to make now is this one. But I'm going to make it longer so I can wear like leggings and then put pockets. Because you know I love the pockets. I wish I had enough fabric to do it out of this. I made a tote bag out of these two fabrics when Cachet was here, and crazily enough, they completely match the tarot deck that I got in Salem when I was visiting my friend. How crazy is that? These cards are my new favorite cards, by the way. They're beautiful, and they are so positive. Ooh, look, Union. I just really like the positive messaging that I've got. Oh, also, manifest your dreams. I'm trying out for once an actual planner. I've been saying I've wanted to do this forever. I don't have the patience or the mental capacity to make my own journal, so I found this one, and I just like the messaging in this one. I manifest my dreams effortlessly. It's all about manifesting. Manifesting. I'm going to... My brain is still tired. Like I can feel... Maybe I'll take a nap. Is that weird? I know. I'm terrible with naps because then I feel weird for the rest of the day. So I think I'm just going to walk around, get some exercise, some more exercise, get back to the reading and finish. I just jumped into Diane Marie's sprinting stream, so I think that's going to be the best way for me to continue reading because then I have little breaks that wake me up. Thank you, Diane. Also, I got this amazing pillow in Salem. If you're old like me, you recognize it's from Lost Boys. But the funniest part about this was seeing their names because I know on a script they probably were just names, but you know, David, obviously we know, Kiefer Sutherland, and Paul Works, and you know, Marco, good vampire name. But does he look like a Dwayne Stevens? Why is that so funny? He's like I don't I can't imagine anyone calling him Dwayne. Hey Dwayne. I mean look at him. He looks more like a Marco than Bill. He'll always be Bill from Bill and Ted's to me. Yeah, Dwayne. Good old Dwayne. Anyway, funny pillow. Finished my reading for the week. I don't know if it's a good idea. I should probably space out the reading. I kind of misunderstood, so I think next week will be different. I thought that we had to do the discussion post on all the reading. Oh, really, Snake? He doesn't like that I've literally been sitting all day reading. Hi! Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, where was I? Okay, so I thought that I had to do the discussion post based on everything for the whole reading this week, which isn't due till Wednesday, but it's Monday, so, you know, I didn't want to feel rushed into reading everything in 2 days and then doing the discussion post. I'd rather do the reading and then tomorrow do the discussion post. So then I went to the discussion post and I realized it was just the first chunk that we had to read for the discussion post, which was only about 10 pages. So all of the main reading that took me all day, I really could have taken the week to do. So I think in future weeks I'll just read the discussion post part first so I know exactly what I need to read before I do the discussion post and make that my Monday goals. This was my first day of school, which was exciting. So now I have to do all the other stuff. If you aren't aware, I did start a new marketing plan, strategy, I don't know what you call it, on Instagram. I'll put the link in the description. But basically, I decided to make an Instagram account dedicated solely to my most recent book series, the Hexsphere Chronicles. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to essentially make like an Instagram feed of social media content in the Hexsphere world. So I have commercials for the game that's in the book, or our version of drug commercials, but spell commercials, because it's all spells in that world, to a social media personality who likes to rant about things, and just a sort of variety of things. And I'm actually going to be doing a whole new set of reels for July. I'm kind of mixing it up. I'm trying to make them a little shorter because everything that people have been telling me and what I've been reading and watching YouTube videos on is that in order to grow, you really need to have 7 to 10 second reels, and all of mine are about 30 seconds to a minute, which is fine if you're already a bigger account, but I am not. So yeah, so I'm gonna try and do that. But it's been a lot of fun, and I'm hoping that this master's program that I'm going through will help me kind of nurture it, tweak it, pivot, whatever I need to do. And I don't know, see how it goes. But I'm excited. So, are you excited, Snake? He's obsessed with my slippers. It's very cute. But that is it. That was my first day of school to get my master's. Starting over. I'm having fun though, and hope you guys enjoyed this. And I will be coming out with a video in the next couple days of what I'm doing for camp besides school. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.